Oh dear me. Now then, young Simon, what do you think about my new acquisition on Smith Street?
Yeah, the house on Smith Street was good, but you do need to be aware of some things regarding the energy performance certificate for landlords. There's some new changes legislation-wise coming into force.
It's already got one.
It has already got one, but it is an F-rated property. F-rated property.
I thought F were for fairly good.
No, not on this occasion, Paul. F-rated properties going forward, you're not going to be able to rent them out unless you've got an exemption, and there'll be 2 phases to this legislation.
This all sounds like it's going to cost me money.
Well, probably not. There are ways that you can fund changes and improvements to your property through what's called Green Deal Finance. But yes, from the 1st of April this year, you won't be able to advertise an F-rated property unless you've got an exemption. And from...
I don't understand. I mean, it's got a sink, it's got 2 cupboards in kitchen, it's got some fitted wardrobes done in 1993. I mean, what more do you want?
Well, a lot more than that, I'm afraid, Paul. We need to think about the energy efficiency, so cavity wall insulation, loft insulation, whether the boiler's efficient or not. So the changes are that we need a minimum E standard. I'll show you a little bit of a visual aid for you, Paul. Here we go. There's a scale of A to G for EPCs. Anything that's F or G, the government are wanting to raise the standard. So the standard needs to be raised to a minimum E. And but as I said, it might not come at any cost to you. There is a principle on the legislation that it should come at no cost to the landlord, so you should be able to get finance for these measures.
I'm liking the sound of that.
There's a small but coming here, Paul, I'm afraid.
Oh, here we go.
There might be a change to legislation that means there'll be a capped cost to the landlord of no more than, wait for it, £2,500. But there have also been a lot.
I might have to sell one of the 33 houses I've got. I can't afford that up front.
I don't think so, Paul. There are lots of changes that have come into force with how the EPCs are calculated. So you might find that just by renewing the EPC, I think the one that for the property that you're on about buying on Smith Street, the EPC done was done in 2010, and in 2011 they did change some of the calculations on how the energy efficiency is measured. So you could find that just by doing a new EPC, you already are E-rated, and you might not have to do anything different.
Right, well, all right then. Well, we better get on with it, haven't we?
Well, I think we should order a new EPC, find out if anything's changed since the last one was done. If your EPC was done in 2010, it might have had loft insulation since then, it might have had a new boiler since then, so we need to look at the detail on the EPC and work out what the measures are that need to be done. Hopefully we can find a way through without any cost to you.
Right, well that all sounds fairly agreeable, young Simon.
Okay.
We better get on with it, haven't we?
Let's get on with it.